So loud. I really wish it wasn't this loud, but it's that loud. Okay. We're gonna kill this XP farm. Hold on, I need to invite Andy first. Oh shoot, that means I gotta change the whole thing, huh? Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. We live for today, playing Minecraft. How did it escape? How did it, wait. How did it escape? How did it escape? I'll try not to die this time. Yes, I am playing Minecraft today. Today is a day. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna look for more diamonds. I think Andy has the diamonds somewhere upstairs, but we need more diamonds. And I kind of cheated a little bit because we made a copy of the world, and we looked to see what the fortress was because we were, you know, yeah. So we know the coordinates of the fortress, but to make it difficult, we're not going to use Ender Eyes. We're going to use a Nether portal to find the fortress. So we're going to like go to the Nether, build a thing, and then yeah. That's the plan. At least for today. Hold on. Let me put that I'm live on my Instagram. Hey Andy. I don't really feel like doing a party right now because I don't want to deal with all the wires. That's okay. I'm waiting for the bees to come out so I can take a picture of the bees. Bee, come out, please. I need to take a picture of you. Bee. What if I don't want to be? Also, the iron farm's broken. Actually, wait. I'm gonna try something right now. I think we have some fish. Hold on. You know, the picture. Oh, there's Andy. Oh, Andy. Here you go. Yeah, I'll just have this. And then we live. Playing some Minecraft. From Minecraft. Okay. But I'm gonna try. I'm going. I'm going to try something right now because we have a good handful of fish. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna tame we're gonna tame cats. Kitty cat, meow meow. We're gonna tame them. So that if one spawns in the thing, we'll tame them, so we won't have to worry about them. You know? Hold on, do I have water? I do have water. Awesome. So what we're gonna do is wait for a cat to spawn, and then run down and save it. We have one cat on the bottom, but we need to make sure whatever cat spawns doesn't die. We gotta make sure we save it so that it doesn't, you know. perish. Like I said, we have one here, but we need it to need all the cats to live so that our iron farm can actually work again. But hey, I guess if it doesn't work, that's fine. Oh, nope. There it is. Wait. Okay. Hold on. I gotta get away from it. Cat, no. Get away from the thing! No! Go on, go on, go on. Cat discovered floor was lava. No! Why? 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 And that was like perfect too, cause it only used what's it called? Ah, that's so depressing. Why did it do that to it? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna. It's okay. It's horrible. Okay, we're gonna just for now have this one dirt block, and we're just gonna cover it up because no, no, come on. Okay. Why? Twice in a row. Why? Why? Oh my god. Oh, she got an apple from the leaf block, yeah. The cats are dying. Oh. One, spot another one. Literally right when I leave, bro, they spawn one. That's so depressing. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to like walk away and hopefully it will just teleport near me. I won't have to worry about it. Okay. Please, kitty. Teleport. Yes! There we go. Now we don't need to worry about it because then we can just have him chilling here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hello, creeper. Hello, creeper. I don't think you understand. Hi. Okay. So, I'm gonna have them both sit up. I'll have babies. There you go. So now I'm gonna check to see. Hopefully, more don't spawn. That would suck if another one spawned. I really want to know why it's not working though. Like it's been a while since it spawned a golem. I want to know why it's not like it's been broken. Cause what? It's been like 2 updates since we built it, and it's like I don't know. Like, did they change something about it? Like, do we need to completely remodel it? Is there something wrong with it? I don't know. We realized witches were in there before, and we took them out, obviously. But now it's just like, hey, mind if we spawn nothing at all? Ow. But hey, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to work on getting to the end. Cause we know where the end portal is. We just need a we need to build a nether portal to the right coordinates, and then yeah. Oh, I have the coordinates written down on a piece of paper that is somewhere. Definitely not in there. So I'm gonna walk away for like a second. Yeah, I'm back. So from my calculation, the portal should be at negative 279, negative 161 in the nether. So hold on. As you can see, actually never mind. Don't worry about it. I will make my camera smaller. So you can see. Oh, they're the coordinates. I'll just leave it like that. I'll be tiny face on the screen. Like, do they need more villagers or something? Like, I don't know. Okay, don't worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. Thing is, cats stop spawning, so we won't have to worry about murdering cats anymore. So we need obsidian, obviously, and we need obsidian, a flint and steel, which we have plenty of those, and that's it. Andy, do you have said diamond the pickaxe or obsidian? I will take either or. Okay, where's your location? I'll come to you. Oh, there you are. Gracias. I need to put some of this stuff away. Gracias, sir. Muy mucho gracias. Okay. Put that away, put that away, put that away, put that away, and put that away. Haha. Haha, we here, okay, I'm gonna go get more upside down. Also, creeper blew up the farm, but we have an auto wool farm. Look at that. Look at that, guys. We are innovative. We have that so that whenever we need to go get another ancient debris, we can just blow up a bunch of beds in the nether. Which high school you go to? I have not gone to high school in like 2 years. I mean, El Colegio. But I did go to a high school. But I have graduated. Going down. Shout out to the efficiency 4 pickaxe. Well, let's see how efficient it's efficiency 4. Oh, Andy, look at that. Oh, oh. Yo, Andy, yo. Come on, I need to sneeze. Yes, I am in college. Oh, that was a gross sneeze. Ooh. Jeez, look how efficient this efficiency 4 pickaxe is. Pretty good. Wow. Oh, the water stopped there. Wow. Would have known. Hey, I'll tell you what. I don't know how much obsidian we need. I'm gonna just get a decent amount. Just in case. Because I want to get more. Get some. What? What do you mean? I'm going up the wrong one. Oh, now there's just two of them. Okay. Now we have the obsidian. Now I just need to go in the right direction so that we can properly go to the Ande. Leave me alone. Go away. Oh. Oh. I have a sword. Go away. Look at that. Look, I'm eating your buddy. See that? Okay. But once we go to the end, once we find where the fortress is, and we'll go into party chat. Now, 5. And I just don't feel like changing all the settings. Back. I don't know why. Yeah, I just don't want to deal with the wires, but I will put up with them later on. Okay, so we need to go to negative and negative negative 279, negative 161. So we got a pretty long way to go. Oh, I forgot to make a. That's fine. Oh shoot, but nether wood doesn't burn. Come on. We're okay, guys. I shouldn't have taken the diamond pickaxe with me. Well, at least I've gone this way before in search of other things, i.e. fortress. Oh jeez, I need a. Ooh, I need a sniz. Okay. Just gonna go straight until we need to. Look at that. Speed, boys. Speed. Oh no. Wait, 279. So we're actually almost there. 161. Oh god. All right there. Oh jeez Louise. Ugh, my nose. I hate it. I hate my nose. So clogged somehow. I'll tear it up. I don't feel like. Oh no. Oh, there you go. to make it more able to walk upon. There you go. So we're almost kind of where we need to go. Yeah. We're almost to the coordinates. So 279. I want to be exact as possible. So this lava. There we go. '29's right there, and then 161. Of course, I'm gonna go. So stupid. People really trying to cancel Spanish words. Like if it's their fault, if it's Spanish fault. The word. Negro means black in Spanish. Because it's similar to the actual like N-word doesn't mean it. That's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be an offensive term. It's just supposed to be a word. But we shouldn't try to cancel that word. It's not a slur. The word. That's it. Literally a word. I don't know. Cause I understand why people would want to, but I just think it's dumb. It's just my opinion. I just think it's dumb. So it's a word. A word that I'm pretty sure was made before, you know, the actual N-word was. I'm pretty sure. Like I don't know. Like I don't know where words originate from. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's why. Maybe that's a thing. Why maybe I'm a little ignorant to it. Cause like so I'll try to educate myself when I can. But you know I don't think we should cancel the word negro. The word. To me at least, cause like you know. I have Spanish speaking family members, so it's like I didn't try to cancel the word negro. It's, at least like not intentionally it's offensive. I believe. You know what I really want to talk about though? Black people who don't believe in white privilege. Oh god, the things I have to say about those people. Jeez Louise. So bad. Like come on bro. Like I mean the one guy I specifically saw, he was a former cop, so part of me is just like you know, it's just like, and it's so weird because it seems like it's just like it's just pandering to like that racist side of like the world. Like that's what it looks like to me. Mom sent me a pic of this bookshelf and it said black in Spanish, man. Yeah, like I think we should understand the differences there. But hey, it's not. I feel like it's kind of stupid to try to go after that of all things. Like it's weird. An actual Spanish. Understand why all of a sudden Like it can definitely be used in a bad way, but I'm pretty sure most of the time it's not used in that type of negative context. There we go. Oh shoot, okay. That's it, we know where to go now. Yeah. I don't think we should cancel that word, but yeah, like it's crazy, like, and you want to know their excuse? It's very ironic. Their excuse is pretty much, well, I've never been through it. That's their excuse. Is that it's just, well, I haven't seen it. Like, dang, bro, you believe in God? You've never seen God before. All I'm saying, you know, it's very funny. And then like these people, they want to bring up numbers and stuff, right? But as soon as the numbers aren't in their favor, that's when they get all quiet. You know what I mean? And don't say anything, which is, I think, is hilarious. Let me make sure I'm going in the right direction. I am. Okay, but like I said to myself, what's their excuse, Tony? And I realized you weren't talking. my bad. But like, just, yeah, like their excuse is just like, oh, well, I've never been through it. And it's like, well, duh, if you've never been through it, you're not gonna believe it's real. Me, like if, but here's the thing, if that's your only excuse, then again, like, oh, it's the wrong way. I don't know which way I'm going. Wanna fight? Wanna fight? Wanna fight? This is like, you know, like, I've been through it. Does that automatically mean it's like real? You know what I mean? It's so weird. Like that's genuinely like their only like real excuse is, I've never been through it. Yeah, it's like their only real excuse is that they've never been through it. So weird. It's like genuinely like weird to me. Like, even though the statistics and the numbers are there to show that it is real, they don't want to bring up those numbers and statistics. They just want to say, well, it's not real, and actually it's a disservice to white people. And then like all of a sudden this black privilege exists. You know what I mean? So it's so weird. It's so weird to me. I don't understand these people. And the specific guy I was talking about, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, I mean, well, no, I'm not pretty sure. He's a former cop, so I'm just like, why am I not surprised? He's essentially been indoctrinated to believe that, you know. And, oh, here's one thing I saw. I saw a video the other day where he blamed specifically Black Lives Matter for all the children that died on the 4th of July. One actually was technically because of Black Lives Matter, but the other like 8 that he talked about were not. You know what I mean? And then he went on to just blame black neighborhoods. You know what I mean? And I feel like not really realizing himself that he was making inherently racist statements in the thing. Literally, like, his entire arguments were, I don't see this in white neighborhoods, so why are the black neighborhoods doing it? And I was like, dude, do you not see now? I'm like, dude, you just made the argument that the entire movement is making right now. You know what I mean? And then he's like, oh, defunding the police isn't gonna help this. Like, bruh, what were the police gonna do in that situation? Yeah, they can go arrest the individuals that, you know, did this, which is, you know, important, but the police, it wasn't gonna stop those children from being killed. I think maybe it would have stopped um the first one, I think her name was Shania. It probably would have stopped her from being killed because, you know, as one thing too. Where were the police at that protest specifically? It seems like they show up at all the other ones, but the one where there's specifically violence happening, why weren't they there? If the police were there, wouldn't they have been able to stop all the shoot? If the police were at any of the shootings, you think they could have, you know, actually saved their lives? But no, they weren't present at any of them. So where would the police help? You know, and he's talking, and he wants to talk about how taking accountability and all that will change the culture of how black people act, right? Like if that's not what we're really trying to do, you know what I mean? Because it's like the culture has been indoctrinated essentially to believe that we're monsters, that we're lesser than, and that, you know, we're the ones that do the crime, and that we have no other like future if we don't do said crime, you know what I mean? And he just wants to blame it on, oh, black culture this, black culture that, you know what I mean? And then he's always like, I don't see this in white suburbs, white Chicago areas, but how come this is all over black Chicago areas? And I'm just like, dude, you're making the argue. Like, I want to pull it up just to talk about it because it pisses me off so much. Like he's making such like obvious statements that we're trying to go against. Oh, hey Jenga, sorry you had to come in me ranting. I'm talking about black people, or one specific black person who doesn't believe in white privilege. And it just really makes me mad because it's just like, dog, come on. Like, it's like and again, it's like he's a former cop, so he you know, I feel like he's been essentially raised to believe that black people are the ones doing all the crime. You know, it's horrible. Hold on, I need to blow my nose, suck my nose. Ugh, jeez Louise. Also, I learned that kind of sucking in instead of like shooting it out is actually healthier, because if you shoot it out, you're forcing like a bunch of stuff to like come out, and like it could hurt you, hurt your nose. It's actually better. Suck it up. I'm getting a flint and steel, but it's just like it's really gross, you know, because it's like, again, like as a black man, his only excuse is, oh, I've never been through it. You know what I mean? And he has excuses for, like, oh, when people say that banks don't want to give loans to black people, why would they not want to give the black people? It would make them more money. But yet he doesn't want to talk about how back in the day specifically, even though businesses would make more money telling the black people, they still didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? Mikey, he left my bed. But like, it's so weird. It's so weird. Like, I don't understand. And it's, like I said, it's so like, oh, it was his spirit. He trying to kill me. But jeez Louise. Okay, but okay, well now we need to repair that. But oh shoot. Oh no. Creeper happened. Stop. Stop. Wait. Ow. Oh, thanks, Andy. Appreciate it. Okay, but okay, so we don't have a portal to the thing anymore. But what was I saying? I completely like lost track because of that. Oh god, please don't say I had any gold. Bro, I just realized he's wearing my armor. Oh my. These dudes be stealing. You know, bro, I'm not even gonna mess with them. The portal really blew up and they just stole my stuff. Look at that. Got my hat and my shirt on. Look at this, man. They straight stole my stuff. Okay, I'm going to. This dude got my chest plate. He's just looking at you. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Wait, what, Andy? Wait, whoa. Ow. Okay. I don't know why I did that. But okay. Okay, Andy, I have your stuff. The thing is, I don't have gold. Okay, see, this is why I'm gonna start keeping spare gold in these chests, cause, oh god, you scared. Oh jeez. Here, hold on. Take your stuff back, and. Oh. And you said I'm sick and tired of these. Dang. Here, Andy, come here. Do your stuff. Thank you. Okay, now we just need to hope that we survive. Okay. But yeah, like, I don't know, I'm tired. I'm just tired of these people. Cause like, really, like blaming all, like again, I understand the one. There was the one where yes, it was, you know, essentially like Black Lives Matter's fault at that time. But, you know, the majority of examples that he brought up were not because of Black Lives Matter. They were just because of random shootings that happened in black neighborhoods, which again is not Black Lives Matter's fault. The whole point of Black Lives Matter is to actually stop things like that from happening. So again, you know, him putting the blame strictly on Black Lives Matter is very antagonistic and bad, you know. And also notice how like people like that, they only focus on those aspects of the Black Lives Matter movement. They only focus on, oh, Black Lives Matter bad, they caused one child to die. And his excuse for those weekends, he was like, we've had more children die from police, from shootings, from like random shootings, than in those 2 weeks than we have had by police shooting random people, you know. And his excuse was, oh well, they did crime anyway, you know what I mean, which was completely false. I looked it up, you know, and I think the number of children that were killed by random shootings were about like 30 or so, which is still horrible. But the number that he brought up, so it was like about, like I said, like around 30 or so, and he said more than 2 years of police shooting people, which was wrong. Within 2 years, it's been over 1,000. Like, I don't understand his argument. His argument being, oh, more children are dying from random shootings than people are dying from police shootings. Which again, you can literally look it up. How many children have died in 2020 from shootings compared to how many people have died from police shootings through years. The number will literally blow your mind when you actually look at it. So again, I genuinely don't understand him blaming Black Lives Matter movement for stupid stuff like that. You know? It's so weird and gross how he wants to blame the entire Black Lives Matter movement. Yeah, I literally look up the video. Like the video is literally called it's BLM's fault. And the one thing that double made me mad, oh, neat, okay, was that he was like, oh, how come we raise millions of dollars for George Floyd, who was a criminal and did horrible things, but how come for the mother of the girl that died to BLM, how come she only got like $1,000? And my kind of counter argument to that was, first of all, that money isn't going to George Floyd. George Floyd is dead. That's going to his daughter and family who he sadly left behind. You know, those millions of dollars are going hopefully to his daughter so that she can live a happy life. You know what I mean? And yes, we should make sure that that woman who lost her daughter should receive that. But saying, oh, how come we're giving money to this criminal, instead of being like, oh, we're giving money to the daughter of the man that was murdered. So it's just like you see how like he antagonizes it, you know what I mean? He's like, how come we're giving money to a criminal and not to this poor woman who lost her daughter, you know what I mean? Even though both circumstances are essentially the same in, you know, just in a different context. It's like he wants to all of a sudden, you know, like I really want to pull up, like, should I, like, here, like after this, should I pull up the video? I can like properly argue against it and how dumb it is. And why am I on fire? I'm not in lava game. Why am I on fire? But it's just ridiculous to me, you know. And it breaks my heart seeing that there are people like that exist. You know what I mean? One really good YouTube channel, like if you are specifically for like the left, like if you're liberal, like a really good YouTube channel is a guy named Vosh. I really love his videos, and he just seems like a really good dude. But like oh. Oh, look at this, Andy. Look at this. Okay. And you said it was at 2:34:47. Look at that. Look how perfect that is, Andy. That is beautiful. That is genuinely beautiful. I love it. Okay. I don't really know where to go though. I know we do need to go up because the coordinates for the thing are 47. We do need to go. Okay. We'll worry about it later, but should I? Cause I kind of want to, just to like, cause it really makes me mad, like the ignorance, and you know, I think it's harder for me to take him seriously, specifically because he's also a Trump supporter as well. Like, I mean, dude's wearing a Trump hat the entire video, so it's like, you know. Okay, here. I'm gonna Andy, what are you doing right now? I don't wanna turn off the thing on you while you're like doing something. So like we'll wait until you're done, and then I'll like get started on what I want to talk about. But I don't know where I need. Oh jeez. How? I really do be lost, bruh. Okay, I'm gonna get back to the overworld and then talk about it. Sorry if this is turning into a political stream, but I just feel like it's important because it's something like, because like I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best when it comes to politics. I'm very new to politics, but you know, it genuinely makes me mad, and I want to be educated. Like if I'm wrong, I want people to educate me on why I'm wrong, why I'm incorrect, and show me proof and factual evidence. Sorry, my sister's being loud. Like I want to hear proof and like factual evidence to what you like believe in. You know what I mean? It's like, cause like I don't want to shut people down. Like I know I kind of was a little I was a little like, oh, he's a Trump supporter, I'm not gonna listen to him, which is, again, I feel like it's a very ignorant take, you know, but that's how I kind of feel. But I'll try not to be like that if I'm talking to somebody that's willing to like educate me properly on the situation. You know, it just makes me so mad. People like him. Because again, like a lot of his excuses are like, I didn't go through it, I didn't deal with it, it's not my problem, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's crazy. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where do I go. Please. I'll get lost. I know I go that way. This is the little gravel pile. I know I go this way. I go straight. Pretty sure. That's the piglins for killing goblins for me. Cause there's that area there, but it's like, where do I go to get in that area? I'm about to just dig it up and find out. Oh, haha, I'm stupid, that's why. Hold up. I'm gonna put stuff there so I can a little bit more visual. Vivid. Whatever it's called. I like how this stream is gonna be titled Minecraft, but half of it's gonna be me talking about this guy. And former cop, by the way. You know, which is ironic. Very, very ironic. Hey, maybe I would have believed him a little more if he wasn't a cop. Because it's stuff that I would have fell for, like in middle school, to be honest, or like in high school, when I wasn't really properly educated. Because there are times where like I would listen to like Ben Shapiro and I'd be like, oh, whoa, that's a good point. You know what I mean? You're right, Ben Shapiro. But then now that I'm older and I understand certain issues more, it's like, damn, Ben Shapiro really not that impressive. You know, he's just another guy. You know, he's not really that great. You know what I mean? Okay. Get in there and let's talk about this. Let's have a nice discussion about this. You know, and like I said, it mostly just makes me mad because of how much he wants to blame BLM. And here's the thing, I haven't watched the like full video all the way through yet, and I need to, so we're gonna do that, and hopefully that, you know, yeah, I'm also gonna bring like a notebook because I want to take notes while I'm doing this. Okay. Y'all ready for some note taking? Oy, oy, oy. again, like it's all stuff that can be like essentially, ironically, like debunked, you know, with a Google search. You know what I mean? It's crazy to me. Oh, I need to respond to a text message. Excuse me, almost burped. Oi, oi. Okay, so stream might get a little wonky, you know, as per usual, pretty much. You know how it is. Ooh, we good. All right. We're gonna turn that off. PS4 is now off. No more PS4. We're gonna get political. Oh, jeez, I'm actually scared. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, I'm actually kind of scared. But this man's name's Brandon Tatum. Oh. Oh, this guy, man. This guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually scared. Again, I'm scared. Shut up. Okay, some random ad popped up. Okay. And trust me, you wouldn't want to listen to him when you just look at him. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay. I'm genuinely scared because I don't know how this is. I mean, like his excuses. Oh, you know, he just wants to blame Black Lives Matter for everything. How come it's not showing up? Ah, I hate it. Okay. Kinda like it's not popping up. It's stupid. Y'all don't see anything, huh? Hmm. I guess I'm opening Google Chrome. Google Chrome is gonna make the stream lag probably. And the thing is with all this stuff too, I want to be educated on it. If I'm wrong about something, I want people to educate me because I want to learn. You know, I can be very reactionary and antagonistic, but I still want to learn. You know what I mean? I guess the whole point of this whole thing is that we're all learning from each other. You know. Hold on. There we go. I think I'll have it like this maybe, or no? I guess I'll have it in game, but I'll just make my camera bigger. Nah, I'll have it like this, but I'll move my camera more this way. Ah, oh gee, because I'm technically doing like commentary on this stuff. I just want to see again, like I want to see like what he has to say, and I want to see why he believes it. Again, I don't want to just be like, oh, you're wrong. You know what I mean? But if it's wrong, it's wrong. You know. You could see this guy. This is the guy right here. Ah, stop screaming in my ear, bro. It's so loud. It might not be as loud for you guys, but jeez, it's so loud. Like it's just, I've had enough, and it's just my whole ear. Hold on, but look at what look at what he's wearing, bro. Like I don't want to listen to a guy that supports fascism, essentially. You know. The MIDI pack. Okay. I don't care about this advertisement. Hold on. I'm copying Vosh. Also, this is the guy right here, Vosh. I love this guy. This guy is an absolute G. You know, he doesn't care how you feel. All he says is he wants a happier place for people. Like he wants people. Oh. Look at that. Welcome to the Officer Tatum. Okay. I'm like I said. I'm scared because this is like this probably is like my first actual political thing. Let's see. The Officer Tatum, or like the Officer Upu. And then we'll change it to just chatting. Oh jeez Louise. Again, I wanna be you got the totally reliable game? Okay, then we'll play that tomorrow. On stream at least. I'll get it today. But yeah, this is gonna be my first political video. I get a political stream. Ooh, let's go. Hold on. How to get political on my stream. Okay. Oh, talking. I'm gonna put it on the thing. Talking about a man doesn't believe in white privilege. Come through. Oh jeez Louise. Like I really want to learn, so I think this is a good start, because if somebody comes in who doesn't agree with me, you know, then hey, you know, might as well. So let's see. Let me make sure that everything looks good, y'all. Everything is Gucci. Andy, you're the only person here. Well, I know someone's watching on YouTube, but I guess. Whew. Like I said, and if people don't agree with me, please, people watching in the future, people watching now, please let me know if you don't agree with me. Educate me. Let me know why. And again, provide me with factual evidence, actual factual evidence. You know, don't just say, "Oh, well, I haven't been through it." You know, you can say that about anything. You know what I mean? Well, I could literally be like, "Well, periods aren't real. I've never been through it."
This video is brought to you by the Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live or make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So people have been asking me to make a video about this, to speak on the demise and the sad state of affairs in some of these inner cities across the country. I mean, I am at a loss for words as to how I feel about young kids getting mowed down in the streets by thugs, gangbangers, and unnecessary violence.
Mm-hmm.
And the one that touched me the most is the Sicaria situation.
Sicaria, there we go.
Backseat their mom's car in Georgia, going close to where Rayshard Brooks was killed at. They got off the on-ramp. There was a barricade put up by BLM protesters. And as they were turning around to leave, shots started being fired. Initially, I thought, and I think a lot of people were reporting that they shot directly at her car, but that wasn't necessarily the case. I think it was a shootout between two individuals. Multiple shots hit her car, and the young girl, Sicaria, got shot in the process. She literally told her mom, "Mom, I'm hit." She died in her mom's arms. I mean, it breaks my heart to think about that, because I have a child, and I could not begin to imagine the feeling that I would have if some senseless nuts decide they're gonna shoot each other, two black people shooting each other, and end up resulting in the death of my child.
I want to know, can somebody confirm whether or not it was actually two black people that shot at each other? But again, like I totally agree with him here. I totally agree with that. You know what happened was completely horrible. You know, like it's horrible. You know, so I agree with him. There you go. That's it. I agree with him there.
I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to deal, man. I wouldn't be able to deal with that. And so my prayers go out to her family. And she's not the only one. Even that day, she wasn't the only one that lost her life. There were several other people that died, and multiple people were shot. But the reason why I'm making this video primarily because I want us as a community to support her mother, because that is a tough loss. Not only is it going to be difficult burying your own child, but to even proceed after that. And so there's a GoFundMe for her family. We've communicated with her family. I'll put the link in the description section. So if you find it on your heart to support them, go to the description section, link in the GoFundMe, and donate. Let me say this.
Which again, I'm really happy he did. I'm really happy, you know, he did it. They donated $271,000, which is good. You know, you see this, go donate to that to help her out. You know, but again, look at the title of this video. It's all I mean, he's saying the entire community. He's blaming the entire movement for this, which is wrong.
This because I'm trying not to get emotional when I talk about this, and I'm gonna talk about the other young people who have lost their lives to gun violence in the inner city. But let's talk about this for a minute. They raised tens of millions of dollars for George Floyd in a matter of weeks. Last time I checked Sicaria's GoFundMe, it was at, I don't know, maybe $1,000. A young girl loses her life, they only get $2,000-$3,000. This grown man who made poor decisions on his part that led him in the position to be in the interaction with this police officer. And he gets millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. What about Sicaria's family?
Again, you know, like what I said, which is, again, this is great. You know what I mean? And I want to see, like, if there's more. Because what, this was posted, like, 4 days ago, I think. I think this video was posted. Yeah, it was posted 4 or 5 days ago. What I want to see. I want to see more, you know, to see. And yes, this is true. How come but there isn't as much? Like, I genuinely want to know, how come there isn't as much for these children that have been murdered? Obviously. But I do agree with him there that, you know, how come George Floyd got millions and millions, but how come this poor Sakaria Turner and her mother didn't get nearly as much as they deserve? So, you know, obviously, be able to donate. Go to GoFundMe and please donate. Just look. I want to see for George Floyd. See, like, see, this one's Gian. This one's again specifically for his daughter. This one's for a memorial, which I don't think we should have got. I don't think this much should have been put up for a memorial. I feel like you need to study up on this because there's so many new info, and I don't know what's true or not anymore. Yeah, you know, but like a lot of these, Safe Space for African, Black Minds Matter, Black Resilience Fund, for protesters that have been arrested by SLCPD, PDX Proton Fund. But yeah, look, again, this is for Gianna Floyd, his daughter. You know, that's not for him. This one specifically is for him, which I don't. Again, I don't agree with at all. I don't think we should have a memorial for him. But that's just up to me. I don't like that's. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't think we should have a memorial for him because I don't think that we should focus specifically on him. Yes, pay attention and know the injustice that happened, but we need to focus on this. This specifically. This is for his child. Yeah, John Boyega and Ariana Grande, all these celebrities went out there for these people that have died. Yeah, see, look, This is the official GoFundMe established for George Floyd's honor to help provide for the needs of his 6-year-old daughter Gianna Floyd. All of this money isn't going to him, which I do not like. I do not like that he is saying, "Oh, it's going to him." This quote unquote horrible person. It's all his fault. You know, blaming him for having that encounter with the police that got him murdered. You know, again, like he's first of all he's just blaming George Floyd for the entire thing. Essentially, you know, so it's just again, you know, it doesn't make sense to me.
What about her mom and dad? There was an innocent little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And where's Black Lives Matter? Where are y'all at?
I agree.
Can't even get no real money raised for the girl.
Where are they? For this situation, where are they? That I do agree with him there.
It just breaks my heart, man.
I 100% agree with him.
So frustrated, man. And they're not the only. That's not the only situation that has happened.
Yeah.
In a span of I think 2 weekends, we had 9 kids whose lives were taken.
9.
Just randomly.
Mm-hmm.
The fools doing drive-bys at barbecues. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
And what do the same politicians say? We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. Y'all been saying this for decades. What are you actually going to do? Clearly, gun legislation don't work. Chicago has the strictest gun laws in the country, and they have the most gun violence. What are you going to really do?
Hear me out. If I was successful with Aaron, granted, I'd probably get in contact with the family, help them privately, because the fact that people out here saying stuff like George needs money, even though it's for his daughter. Exactly. Like, people are saying, oh, this is for George Floyd. It's for George Floyd. No, it's not for George Floyd. It's for his daughter and his family that have been affected by this. It's not for George Floyd. It's for his family. Just like how this young girl was murdered and money should be donated for her family. It's not for the little girl. It's for their family. It's not for George Floyd. It's for their family. It's not for these people. It's not for the people that have died. It's so that their family can have an easier life and that they don't have to worry about, you know, having to pay for all these things because it wasn't their fault. You know what I mean?
Now, I'll tell you what you should be doing. It should be changing the narrative. You should be holding people accountable. You should take your behind in the community and talk to the people that you work for.
Mm-hmm.
And say enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
This no snitching stuff is over.
Mm-hmm.
We need to focus on us. Stop worrying about them doggone police. We don't need to be defunding. This is what the leaders should be saying in that city. We don't need to be worried about defunding the police. We should be defunding the criminal element in our own communities first.
This right here was a very interesting take for me because, like, he said we shouldn't defund the police. We should defund the criminal element. How do you do that? How do you defund specifically the criminal element? How do you take away money from those people? You know what I mean? Because when I think of the criminal element, right, I think of poor neighborhoods, which is ironic. He said we should essentially defund, you know, the poor people that are doing the crime, right? Or, you know, because obviously crime is in more poor neighborhoods, which just so happen that those poor neighborhoods are primarily African Americans, Latinos, you know, this people of color, and yes, even white people that are in those neighborhoods as well. So it's like, again, we should take away money from the police because they have way too much and put it into helping out the schools down there, helping out the neighborhoods down there, helping put more money into projects that will actually help them out. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Like, he has the argument that, oh, we shouldn't defund the police. We should defund the crime. How do you defund crime? Get poor people and make them poorer? I think that's just gonna make them angrier and want to do more crime so they can have money, you know? Or we can have actual good and better built homes, good jobs, future for them. Exactly. Then we wouldn't have to worry about criminals as much. Because, you know, there's still rich people that do a lot of crime. And not even just rich people. Just there's people all over the place that would do crime just for fun. But, like, let's see. You know, like if we again put more money, like if we take away money from the police, and again we don't have to take. I'm not saying to take away all their money. Shoot, I'm not even saying take away half. I'm saying take away like a good, like trust me, if you take away like a fourth of the the police funding, you could help a lot. Like here, I kind of want to see like, hold on. Oh, bless me. Excuse me. God bless me. Shoot. Trying to make sure. How much of the, let's say, Chicago PD, how many of, how much money does Chicago spend on police? There we go. Hold on. I think I found something. I need to make sure this is like legitimate. But from what I see, the Chicago Police Department's budgeted spending across all funds, including grant funds, for 2020 totals to 1.76 billion. Excluding grant funding of 81.3 million, the police department budget totals 1.6 billion. That's for Chicago. Jeez Louise. The Chicago Police Department makes up 37% of the 4.4 billion corporate fund. However, budgeted police department spending across funds of 1.76 billion makes up approximately 15% of the city's total budget of 11.6 billion including grants. So out of 11 billion, 1.7 billion goes to the police. And I want to see like a whole thing. Like I want to see how much goes to the thing. Let's see how much it actually is. I want to see. Hold on. I'm trying to put this in the thing so y'all can see it. Yeah, I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to see how much like goes. Okay. I think I found something. Trying to make sure I got the stuff. Okay. Trying to like put it to where y'all can see it, but it's not letting me. There we go. Now y'all can see it. Okay. So as you can see, correct? Let's see. Public safety specifically goes to is 2,500,000,000. Most of that it goes to the police, correct? Let's see. Where specifically? Where would it be? Where do you think schools would like be? Would that be like community services? Other general financing requirements, it's understandable. Debt service, oof, that's a lot. Pension funds, infrastructure services, finance and administration, community services, city development, and regulatory, legislative, and election. How come city development gets that much? How come city development, community services, look at that. That is nothing. Literally nothing. Pension funds and debt service get more, but jeez Louise, city development gets 160,000 out of the police department. That gets a billion. I mean that's 160 million. My bad. But still, Look at that tiny sliver. Like, yeah, 160 million is a lot, but think about a billion. Take away 600 million from that, it's still a billion. Like, put that 600 million, put it more into city development. Wouldn't that help more? Yeah, public safety is higher than everything else. Like, literally, like, if you look, right? Community service, city development, regulatory, and legislative elections, that is the smallest. And infrastructure services is like, again, they're all like at the top being this like the smallest one. But public safety, why does that get so much? Let's keep going.
They the one out here hurting our babies, not the police. It irks me. 2 weekends. More kids have been killed in the inner city in just 2 weekends than the last 2 years of police-involved shootings that have killed adult men who are, majority of them are committing crimes. You're talking about in 2 weekends, we have more children die at the hands of thugs than we have adults who are behaving improperly, who are unarmed and killed by police in 2 years.
Again, I want to see his proof for that. I genuinely want to see I want to see where he's talking about. Because again, another Google search will literally show how incorrect and wrong he is. Literally, again, Google this crap. Look, hold on. Okay. How many children have died from shootings in 2020? Mikey. Gun violence archive. Look at that. Okay. And drag this back in here. Okay, so let's start from today and let's go back 2 weeks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 49. We'll go for those 2 weeks. 49 have died within 2 weeks from gun violence, specifically. We're not looking at what exactly it was, which we honestly should, to see, you know, what types of shootings they were. But 49, right? 49. So let me write that down, actually. So in the past 2 weeks, 49 children have died from shootings. Now let us look up how many people have died from. Yeah, that's still way too much, obviously. How many people died from police brutality? Ooh, there we go. How many people have been shot by police by race? Let's look at this. Okay, in 2020. So in 2020, we have 457 white people. Okay, 457. And then black people, it has been 223. Hispanic has been 179. Other, I don't know what other is. That's 44. And unknown. Keep an eye on that. Unknown. That is 84. So let's see. Let's do the math. Let's whip out the calculator and let's do some math on that. Again, this is 2020. Oh no, that's 2017. My bad. Don't Don't quote me on that. As 2017, 2020 has been less, obviously, because it hasn't happened. Okay. So in 2017, 457 plus 3 plus 179 plus 44 plus 84. That is 987. Shot to death. Maybe I've known people who were killed and had no on them family. But here's the thing, this is by race. We have things that can do DNA tests to find out what race they are. So another thing, look at this, right? What's it called? That's weird. Is how come the unknown? Why is the unknown so big here? How come in specifically 84 and then these 2 years it's 200 plus? That's scary to me. Like, I really want to know why that changed. Okay, but in 2020 it has been 116 unknown, 15 other, 66 Hispanic, 105 African American, and 204 that. So that is a whopping 506 just in 2020. Oh jeez. Compared to what 49 in the weekend, which again is still horrible. And one thing that's not counting about the last thing I looked at is how many of those kids were shot by police. That's what I want to know. I want to know how many of those children were shot by police or just in crossfire. Here, I don't even need to go into the other years. You know what I mean? But one thing that does scare me is, again, the unknown. Why are they unknown? How do you not know somebody's race? But again, when there's so many things where you could do a DNA test and you can find out what percentage race you are, how come that is unknown? That's really suspicious to me. Extremely suspicious to me. Why? Again, why the unknown spiked in 2018 and 2019 and 2020? Like, how come the unknown was so low and then boom, skyrocketed? A little suspicious to me. Extremely suspicious to me. But yeah, that's it. That's just what I wanted to bring up. Is false.
2 years.
False claim.
What's that? 104 weeks. 104 weeks.
104 in less than 104 years, 4 weeks. In just 2020, 506 people have been murdered by police.
2 weeks.
Or shot by police, at least.
Y'all, I don't know what to say anymore. It is getting to a level of sheer embarrassment. And people always tell me, Brandon, you need to go out there to Chicago. I don't live there. All I can do is facilitate things like Blexit and other things where we can put people that live there on the streets, getting them involved in the community. I can go once or twice, but I don't live in Chicago. That's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to make videos like this to wake people up, to get them thinking. Because to be honest, the fastest way to change this is not going to be through law enforcement. It's not going to be through some program that they set up and facility that they pay for. It's going to be a cultural rethinking. It's going to be personal responsibility. That's what's going to change these things. You got people out here doing it to these kids, and they ain't nobody even snitching. They know who did it. They know who killed these kids. They ain't nobody snitching.
It's the same with the police. People know, the police know who killed these black people, but they ain't snitching. They ain't snitching. Cultural wake up.
It's gonna have to be personal responsibility.
Personal responsibility. Now, the police that murdered Breonna Taylor, Elijah McClain, and all the other people. My people. Not even just my people. All people that have been murdered by police have not been arrested and have taken responsibility for their actions. Huh. It's almost like he's making the exact same argument, just against black people. Huh.
Now, before anybody get on the bandwagon and say, no, it's unique to the black community.
Why do you think that?
I name a white Chicago anywhere. Name a white community that have as many shootings as Chicago. There's nowhere close.
Why?
Nowhere close. I was a police officer.
Yeah.
I patrolled the trailer parks.
You should know.
Gang violence and gun violence is nowhere near what it is in the black community.
Yeah.
Now they have their own issues, but the gang violence is unique to the black community.
Why? Why do you think that? Why do you think that?
It's majority black.
Oh,
Name a rash of violence in the white community that has led to the death of so many kids. And all y'all want to talk about, the school thing, when the kids go into school, y'all know what I'm talking about. There's more kids losing their life on the streets in Chicago alone than any school situation that
school
has
shootings. There you go.
But nobody want to talk about it.
We are talking about it. The entire movement is talking about it. Actually, I genuinely don't understand this guy's opinions. Like, okay, I need to like reevaluate that, because he's just like, this dude is insane. You know, he literally just made the argument that the entire BLM movement is claiming. Like, how come there is more violence in black neighborhoods? Why do you think that? It's almost like as soon as we were, put away as slaves, as soon as we were done being enslaved people, they just threw us in the poorest areas and, still mistreated us. Let's see, hold on. I want to know how recent is it that people just stopped like being like, oh, we can't have black people? Or like, hold on. I want to look. I'm gonna Google that. When did schools? Yeah, there you go. When did school segregation end? 1954. That was what? 70 years ago? No, not 70. Like 60. I'm gonna just say 70 because no. Like 66 years ago. There are people still alive from that time, by the way. That wasn't that long ago. And half these people arguments are like, well, racism was made illegal, so obviously people aren't racist anymore. You know what I mean? Like, this was recent. This was still fairly recent. Barely 70 years ago this ended. Hold on. Now let's do the basic Google search. When was slavery abolished? When was slavery abolished? 1865. 1865 versus 1954. 90 years. It took 90 years from them to abolish slavery to barely end school segregation. Do you think in 50 it took people 90 years to to end school segregation? Do you think it's only going to take 70 years to destroy the ingrained racism in the entire system and in people that are still alive, the people that are still alive from this time who raised their children to be racist and to accept or to think that this was wrong, And he was essentially even during this time, people would see us as monsters. People would see us as, just monsters, horrible people. We weren't even seen as human beings. So like, why would they just assume, And he's just, oh, how come I see this in black neighborhoods but not in white neighborhoods? Well, there you go. There's your answer. That's literally how come you're fighting the Black Lives Matter movement. The whole point of the movement is to put more money into those neighborhoods so that they can have better lives, so they don't have to, because hey, maybe if people had money, they wouldn't have to resort to violence and gang rivalry and all those things like that. So I just don't understand.
Nobody want to be honest about it.
We are.
We got to start being honest, ladies and gentlemen. We got to start calling it for what it is.
But he wants us to be honest, but yet he wasn't honest about the numbers he gave us. 49 people in those 2 weeks 49 children have been murdered by just being shot. Again, by gun violence specifically. That's not counting people that have been murdered by any children that have been killed by police or that have been killed in other ways other than how he said thugs and gangsters doing drive-bys killing children. But in 2020 alone, 506 people have been shot dead by police. So, and he wants to say, oh, more people have died in that weekend than in 2 years, which again is false. Literally, a Google search will prove him wrong. I don't understand this guy, man.
I'll put our money where our mouth at. And we need to donate and help out Sakaria
Mm-hmm.
and her family. Now, Tyler Perry said he was going to pay for some of the burial. But I mean, she still need a headstone. She still need all of these things. Their car is totaled.
Mm-hmm.
Their car is totaled.
Mm-hmm.
It's shot up. They took a car for evidence. Her mama don't have a phone because they had to take her phone for evidence. She needs a phone. She needs a car. At least something to get her started. We knew somebody in the area, or knew somebody that knew somebody there. We all communicated, and they may be able to get her a vehicle. From a local car dealership, but she's gonna need some help, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we can help George Floyd out, Rayshard Brooks. We can help all these grown tail men out here committing crimes and resisting arrest, but we can't help the children.
Yeah, this one. Rest in peace. I mean, that's a pretty similar amount. Pretty similar amount. Okay. Again, yeah, he's right.
We can't have the little kids.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy.
But that's the thing. Again, all this money goes to their family. It's not going to them. I want to, and his argument is that, oh, we donate money to grown criminal men, but we're not donating money to small vulnerable children. These children and these men are dead. It's not going to them. It's going to their families that have to deal with all of this, even though it wasn't their fault. So instead of putting them on an equal playing field, innocent families, he's going to put one family over another because one of their family members was a gangster or somebody that did crime, which I don't agree with at all. Because then technically, for Rayshard Brooks and for George Floyd, wait, did Rayshard Brooks, did he have a child? I want to know. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do it again. Did he have a child? I don't know. Black man, Rayshard Brooks, 4 children. Never. What? Are people trying to say that he did child abuse? What the heck? He's Louise. What's wrong with people? Okay. But again, it's going to the families. They're not going to these people that have died. It's going to their family members. For George Floyd, the money's going to his daughter and his brother and other family members. For Sakaria, it's not going to Sakaria. It's going to her mother and father. So him trying to put one over another is gross. and horrible, you know, because for George Floyd's daughter, it wasn't her fault. She didn't make her dad go do bad things. But yet he wants to put that family over another because, oh, George Floyd did bad stuff. Which again, I don't agree with. You know, because it's just like I don't agree with him putting one family over another. I think they should all be equal, and I think they should all get the money that they deserve, so that, you know, they can properly financially deal with the situation. But obviously, money isn't going to help any of these people emotionally.
And if I find more GoFundMe's for these kids that are verified, I verified hers. Find some that are verified, and I know the story behind it. I'll just continue to link it as time go on to this video. Hopefully, this video will be played in perpetuity, and I'll link it because we need to start doing something what we can. The leaders in Chicago and in Baltimore and in Atlanta, they are the ones that need to be boots on the ground doing something.
That's true.
Now we can do what
we're all over the
world doing from our end, but everybody in America can't just go to Atlanta. The people who run Atlanta should be worried about Atlanta.
Yeah.
People who are politicians, the churches, where y'all at? I don't even hear church leaders talking about this. It should be publicized. It should be all over social media. All of the NFL players, NBA players, all these corny, cowardice people who are running their mouth on a day-to-day basis about oppression, y'all should be down there because y'all are millionaires.
That's true. I actually agree with him there.
Y'all the main ones running your mouth.
I agree with him.
Some of y'all live in Chicago. Where's Chicago Bears at?
Oh, that was a good one right there. Yeah, I do agree with him that a lot of these millionaires need to shut up because a lot of them are posting things like, oh, support the movement, blah, 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 blah. But none of them are donating. At least from what I've seen, none of them are actually doing anything about it. Obviously, like John Boyega and like Ariana Grande, Tyler the Creator, and a bunch of other people have, but some of the big ones aren't doing anything. Like, I think, there was one thing about Kylie Jenner earlier that a lot of people were mad at because she was like, because I think, let me see. Again, let's Google Kylie Jenner. I think it was Nava. Hold on. Kylie Jenner has a lot of nerve to vacation on the Navajo reservation. Our people are infected and dying at a higher rate than most places in the country. Our government shut down. This includes all our parks and the ban of tourism. Please take you and your white privilege off of our land. So, good old Kylie Jenner was like, hey, let me go to a place where tourism is actually there. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, again, like, these people are going out traveling, doing these things without. Actually, wait, hold on. She's not in Navajo land. She's in Utah, which is close to the border of Arizona. She can access slot 100 Canada. Okay. If that's true, that is better. But still, you know what I mean? She wants to she's traveling, doing all these things, spending money on traveling. Where's the money for these children that are dying? Where's the money for anything? You know, all these millionaires and billionaires going on vacations, but not doing anything. Also, this is funny. Governor Newsom orders all California counties to shut down indoor restaurants, bars, and movie theaters. Finally, bro. I don't know why you opened up in the first place, idiot. But sorry, I was a little harsh. But you know, like, these people are out doing these things. Just say you're broken, jealous, stop hating to the past rack. I'm good. It's great with photos. Goddamn, you're full hate cracker. Goddamn, joke. A lot of people are just making fun of her. Okay, but still, all these people are out here doing all these things, traveling. Like, shoot, wasn't Ted Cruz found on it going traveling without a mask on? Oh, come on, guys.
Where the Chicago Bears?
Where are the Chicago Bears?
That should be front page news.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all over it.
Yes, sir.
Instead of taking a knee during the game, take your out there and take a knee in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Where you live.
Look at that. I agree with him there. I 100% agree with him.
All day, man.
No, man, keep going because everything else you said is dumb.
Very sad situation. All these young people that lost their lives. They ain't never gonna get a T-shirt. They ain't never gonna be on nobody's uniform. Black Lives Matter ain't never gonna raise $100 million for a funeral. They ain't gonna get 3 funerals televised. When we first heard about this, reached out to Sakaria's mom and them, and nobody had reached out to him.
But
nobody had helped them at all.
Horrible.
Then finally Tyler Perry did it. But you know Tyler Perry have to do that because he paid for a criminal's funeral. Rayshard Brooks was a thug.
Oh, now you're pushing it.
His wife and kids and was on probation, should have been in prison. They let.
Oh, jeez. Rayshard Brooks. Criminal record. I don't know if Snopes is a good source. Is there a better source? Rayshard book. Is there a good, better things? Hold on, I want to see.
We've heard from viewers asking us to report on Brooks's criminal record. It is something he talked openly about a few months before he was killed. Records show Brooks pleaded guilty to crimes in the past, including simple battery, false imprisonment, and cruelty to children 6 years ago. But we think it's important you hear from Brooks himself about how he says it impacted the rest of his life.
It's a hard feeling to stomach, you know, with you going out and you're trying, and by you having this so-called record, you know, it's hindering us from going out in public to, you know, try and provide for ourselves as far as getting a job and getting ourselves back on track. Taking you away from the family. You have to try and go out, you know, make means, you know, and yet my kids, you know, I want to spend some time with my kids, but I really don't have the time. You know, I have to try and go out, you know, make money for this, make money for bills, or try and get myself back on track.
That video was part of an interview done with a group called Reconnect. They were talking to Brooks about trying to rebuild a life after incarceration, talking about potential changes that might need to happen, Aisha, in the U.S. criminal justice system as a whole, and he was part of the work they were doing.
And so a lot of comments that I'm seeing, that video is now going viral today. It was just uploaded last night. A lot of people are reposting it and saying this gives insight directly from him as to why he probably got a little bit anxious and the shift changed when they went to arrest him because of his history with the criminal justice system. So
there you go, clearly. You can watch memes by H Matter. I'm not looking at memes right now, sorry. But it's clear this man was on the track to be better. He didn't get that opportunity. So this man being here calling him a thug and a criminal, again, just completely like I believe that people that have done messed up things, they should go to jail, and I believe they should be rehabilitated, and I believe, like, I have like a Batman mentality, you know, where we shouldn't just kill criminals. We should get them, arrest them, put them in jail, obviously make them serve whatever sentence they need to do. But if they are able to be reformed and can be put back out and to be a better human being, then please. And it's clear by just that interview alone that he's sincere. He wants to be a better person. And that the system doesn't allow that because of his record. Which again, it makes sense, but it's messed up. You know? People just see the criminal record and they're like, he beat kids, he's a horrible person, he's a monster, a horrible being. You know what I mean? But they don't want to look at why he was that way. And they don't want to look at how maybe he's been better now and how he could possibly be a better person now. You know what I mean? So people like him being like, he was a thug, he was a horrible person. No wonder why he did this and that and that and this and this and that and that. You know what I mean? It's insensitive and horrible. Because if that was his brother did those horrible things, but then was actually on the right track to be a better person, and then was murdered. you know, and it's like, clearly he's had trouble with the police before, so he was obviously just scared, and he was shot down for it because he was scared and he didn't want to die. So it's just like, you know, where do you put the line? It doesn't. I don't get it, you know. And him being like, oh, again, he's saying to antagonize the movement. He is saying, oh, BLM is donating money to these thugs and these criminals and not these small innocent children, when instead he should be saying, how come this family is being donated more money than this family? But, you know, because again, Rayshard Brooks, he apparently, like, now we know he had a wife and children. The money, that's being donated to Rayshard Brooks, that's being donated to George Floyd, isn't going to them. It's going to their kids, their family. And again, he just wants to blame all of it on, oh, Black Lives Matter donating money to criminals. They're not. Donating money to the families of people that have been dealt an injustice. And these children have been dealt an injustice, and they deserve the same respect, the same, the same financial aid that we've been given to these people. You know? So I'm tired of this guy just straight up saying, oh, because again, the money isn't going to the dead children or the dead individuals that have been murdered by police. It's going to their families. So people like this need to stop, genuinely, because it's disgusting and disrespectful to the families of the people that have been to the families of the people that have been murdered by police, and to the families that have been murdered by gun violence.
Let him out due to COVID-19, and he gets a DUI and assaults police officers. And Tyler Perry pays for his funeral. Yeah, you better pay for this young girl funeral.
Mm-hmm. And he, like when he said Tyler Perry, he blamed it on like what, black guilt, essentially, being like, oh, Tyler Perry donated to this thug's funeral, but so he better donate to this small child's funeral. Which again, that's true. He should, but I don't think he's acting like Tyler Perry's guilty for donating to the first one in the first place. So again, you're just trying to speak for Tyler Perry, which you shouldn't be doing.
I'm fed up, y'all. I'm fed up.
Yeah, me too. I'm fed up with you, bro.
This stuff is common sense.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up in the hood. This is common sense.
Mm-hmm. If you grew up in the hood, you should really understand them, but clearly you don't.
We need to focus on our own community. Focus on your.
That's what we're doing. We're focusing on our community. And we've realized that other communities have done us dirty. The government has done our community dirty, sir.
Our own schools. Focus on residency. Focus on your own schools. Focus on residency in your own community. Stop selling them drugs on the street. Stop that gang banging. Pull your doggone pants up and act like you got some sense. That's how you gonna change this stuff. And everybody in the hood know it. But we steady sitting up here being fake, pointing at the police and the white man. When I was growing up, man, I ain't never thought about no white people. I was worried about other thugs in the hood. That you get caught on Lil John and you got the wrong colors on. You may get jumped, you may get killed, and nobody know. Somebody may run up on you, do a drive-by. You get caught somewhere with the wrong colors on. You disrespect somebody on accident. You get gunned down, bro. They ain't no apologies. They ain't know I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's real out in the streets, man.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that have ever experienced the hood at any point in their life, they know this. Why y'all lying, man? Why y'all being fake?
Nobody's lying. That's the thing. Again, nobody's lying. Literally nobody is lying. And I don't understand why he's acting like, Again, he's trying to antagonize the group by saying that we're only focusing on police. No, we're not only focusing on police. You are only focusing on the side of BLM that focuses on police. Specifically about police is police brutality and allocating funds from that to our community. Reforming our community so they can be better people. The doy.
Y'all just being fake.
Or not.
Tell the truth.
We are.
We know we got internal issues.
Yeah, we do.
Now, if we would prioritize them, maybe I wouldn't have to make a video about it. But y'all should be ashamed of yourself talking about these white people and talking about police officers.
I'm not ashamed.
When you know the dope boys in the community, you know who the shooters in the community. You know who the killers are. They brag about it. You know who got racks and racks, driving Rolls Royce, got gold chains on their neck in the hood. Y'all know you ain't holding your kids accountable when they go to school. You know you ain't going to the PTA meetings. Quit lying to yourself. I'm done, man. I'm done.
Me too.
Because I'm going to get mad on this video. But these things need to be said. And I'm sick of people being fake. I'm sick of it. I don't hear nothing about President Trump. Oh, Trump, he's so racist, the white man, oppression, the KKK. Shut up.
Triggered some Trump supporter. We love it.
Shut up. You ain't worried about no KKK. I ain't never seen no KKK member.
Oh, again, these are his arguments for these things. I've never seen KKK members, so they're not real. Wake up. I've been in the hood. I know this. I've never seen KKK in the hood. They're not in the hood, stupid. God dang. As a Trump supporter, clearly he hasn't seen his own community. Maybe you should focus on your own community so you can understand how corrupt and horrible it is. I never seen no KKK.
But I ain't seen some goons before.
Yeah, because you grew up in the hood. You didn't grow up where the KKK people are. Neither did I. They're out there. They're still there. You act like they're just gonna be gone. They were still there during the 1950s, bro. You think they're just gonna vanish? Racism is illegal. It's gone now. There's no more racism, guys. There's no more. No more racism. They all vanished when racism was made illegal.
I done been around goons before. I ain't never been around no KKK member.
Yeah. You just haven't.
So fake is crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
Like, he wants to generalize the community, being like within himself. He's like, I haven't seen a KKK member, so every other black person in America hasn't seen a KKK member. Like they just aren't around anymore. They are, bro. You know, and I agree with him a lot. I agree with him on a lot of the points that he's made, but there's a lot of really ignorant things that he's also made that just don't make any sense to me. You know?
It's got to stop, man. These kids, this should be the #1 priority of Black Lives Matter. They should focus on these kids. Focus on the community.
They should.
Put that police stuff aside. Focus on the community. You get back to that later.
No.
If they really cared.
We should focus on both.
Give a flying flip, and you and I know it.
They do.
They don't care.
Yes, they do.
They never did.
They did.
Will.
They do.
This is about politics for Black Lives Matter.
Another one. Again, Black Lives Matter is not a political statement. It's just a statement of human rights.
This is about political correctness. This is about getting Democrats into office. This is about chaos and confusion. Dismantling the patriarchy. Dismantling capitalism. They have a mission, then they don't give a flying flip about black people. They don't care. Because when they die in the streets, in the hood, they don't give a flip.
Y'all hear this?
And I'm sick of it. Going around here protesting and being stupid. Y'all done kill more black people than the doggone police.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of you.
Out here looking stupid. Ain't got no mission, no purpose. Just stupid.
You know, I'm not even gonna do anything.
You got black people looking stupid out here. And instead of you looking at these Antifa and saying, look, y'all better get away from us.
We are.
Y'all
That's
just
the thing. We are.
messing with them, going in people's churches. Black Lives Matter on the sidewalk. Go put that on the hood in Chicago. Go put Black Lives Matter on the ground over there in Chicago, Illinois, on the south side.
Why are you acting like they aren't? Protests are happening all over the world. All over.
Y'all not gonna put that over there. You ain't gonna put it in the black. The black people need to know that Black Lives Matter first. Before you point at the white man.
You don't give a flying flip about black people, bro. It's obvious.
Black people need to appreciate other black people. Now I'm done. I'm done.
Please. I hope you are.
I'm furious.
Me too, man.
I'm furious, man.
Me too.
This hit home. This hit to my heart, man.
This is in my heart too.
I grew up around this stuff. Everybody know what it is.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody want to keep it real. That's why we can't change nothing. Steady pointing at everybody else. You know what it is.
Because everybody else ain't listening.
And you say it, then you're a coon, you'll sell out Uncle Tom. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm going to tell you the doggone truth.
What's the truth?
God put the truth in my heart, and I'm going to put the truth. I'm going to give the truth to you.
Give it to me.
That's all I know how to do.
Go.
I ain't kissing your butt.
Do
I'm
it.
not playing no games.
Go get in there. Come on. Hit me, bro.
Anyway, man.
Hit me. Go.
In the comment
Go.
section. Let me know what you think.
What?
Subscribe to the channel. Visit
You didn't tell me the truth.
The links are there. Donate to that young girl.
You didn't.
Y'all know what it is.
You didn't tell me the truth.
I'm out.
He didn't tell me the truth. He said he was going to tell me the truth. He said he was going to put it in my heart. He didn't tell me the truth. Bloop. He didn't tell me the truth. And he didn't explain why all the shooting. He didn't talk about any of the other kids. Like he said he would. It went from how Black Lives Matter killed a bunch of kids to just complaining about the movement in general. Let's read the comments. Other people. BLM is terrifying. People are so scared to seem racist that they won't condemn it for the radical hate group that it is. I made my channel to speak out and fight back. This is plugging his own channel. Leftists don't care about children in or out of the womb. In or out of the womb. Oh my gosh. I'm done talking. Once a child dies, all argument is pointless. That's false. BLM hasn't even mentioned these kids, man. I guess some Black Lives Matter. This is again, I do believe that Black Lives Matter has not really talked about the gang violence that, you know, that they should be talking about it more, I feel. Yeah, it's another thing. CNN aren't talking about it. A lot of people aren't talking about it when they should be talking about it. I do understand. We are living in a thug society. That's why we love this thug, George Floyd, and couldn't care less about this little girl. It's embarrassing. Oh my god, dude. She wasn't killed by white cops, point blank. I feel like again, I agree with that. I do agree with the fact that again, you know, people are focusing on some things instead of other things. It's Oi. That was an intense few minutes, in my opinion. Whew. That was very intense. Wow, this dude angry too. At the end, again, that end was just a rant about BLM, saying that Black Lives, when he says the Black Lives Matter movement does not care about black people. When the Black Lives Matter movement doesn't matter about black people. Let me say it again. When the Black Lives Matter movement doesn't care about black people. Don't watch this guy, watch Vosh. He will honestly debunk every single thing this man says. Have I even eaten anything? I don't think I've eaten anything today. This is so frustrating to think about. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You know, follow me on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, leave a comment, like, share with your people out there. I'm gonna go eat food now and drink water. Be safe out there, y'all. You do the same.